Hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to present you something very different from what I've usually played because this time I took um, already, let's say, already a small another version of a very good, I think, good deck in Premodern, which is Tinker-Welder. I took the version with Infestation, this one, because my actual fixation is Anvil of Bogardan. This card, alongside the Squee, let you net a +1 every turn, and yeah, that was something I was thinking about. I tried some deck with Madness cards, like Black Green Madness, some copy of Megrim. Yeah, I want to go back to that thing. Yeah. Anyway, here in this deck, yeah, I brought just the anvil, right? The most of the other cards were from yeah, this player, and I like it. I bring it to the challenge. I did 3-3 where I lost the last two matches. That started very good, and then yeah, just variance. I wasn't really able to play those two last match, but I destroyed the multiple oath Terravor, and I lost against Dreadnought, Burn, and I don't remember what other thing. Anyway, after this try, I found that zombie infestation is good, but it's uh, but I wanted to, but also feels clunky in a lot of situation. And playing only three of them was awkward when I draw intuition. I play four of them was generally pretty bad because yeah, you either have squee or you are not really or some goblin welder shenanigans because zombie infestation. The spinning card for welder can um, accelerate you. But yeah, I wanted to try it without the red, without the black, and also because Anvil of Bogardan partially do the same thing. So the idea here is that other than the straight up advantage card advantage that those two cards goes, and you can assemble it like turn one, like ritual Drexian Arena, but painless. Very good. It helps your opponent. It's also, yeah, it's a symmetrical effect, and it can be a problem. It has been a problem against Psychathog in my few leagues. Psychathog replenish, which is the big scary thing. I upped the number of thermal script. Another important thing to say about this deck is that the sideboard is not optimal because this deck already costs so much on Magic Online and wasn't able to like afford. I mean, I'm pretty happy about this split. Only 3 city, but 4 city. Another Sabu Web. A lot of other card chill in the sideboard. A lot of good card that you can play that I cannot afford. So, coming back to the deck, here, but you will not found them in the video because I just added them. I'm trying experimenting with something like Prexian processor to have an alternative win condition. This lets you pay any amount of life when he enters, and then for 4 and tapping it, for mana and tapping it, create a token. Just one matchup, simply deploying this. Yeah, it's very good. I think it's a very good card to because control slow, grindy decks can be a problem because you can hate on their your our lock plan works, but it's not a total lock since they can just swords everything we try to do, especially without now I've been in and on altar devourer, but I simply never use it, like never. In 3 leagues, one challenge, so I think why keeping that. Um, yeah, so we have to way we have to have a way to win through swords. This is a good one. This in the side against low deck is another good option. I like both because our plan is already very good. We don't need to do anything strange. But this deck, especially, yeah, without zombie infestation, can incur in the problem of not being able to close the game. And other option we have discussed it a bit, but well, yeah, it's. I think it's been 20 years since people have discussed these things. It's not clear. I mean, top 10 squadron is another option. I think this is better if you don't have Goblin Welder active. Otherwise, it is better squadron. But in that case, you are already good position, and also Lupin Triskelion would probably be enough. Here we are trying. So we. This is another card of mine that you have seen in the recent videos, and here is I had the second copy. Maybe between I switched them between main and side, but at least one copy, especially in game one, especially with Goblin Welder, can simply lock out so many decks that it's totally worth it. Absolute. I think every deck with Tinker or something like that should play one or even multiple, probably, as Rhyme Bridge. Yeah, that's probably correct to play to cut something and to play even three. Anyway, here we have some spice in the form of Skull Cap. Yeah, the which is a strange card, but sometimes I want this for this deck can I've often find myself in the situation of mulligan to 5 or 4 even. I won mostly of those game. Anvil and Squee can absolutely make you recover, but having a single target of Tinker that let you get away if unchecked is very good. This require you to discard your hand. So if when you play, you will discard your hand before drawing yours. So be aware. Obviously, it's very synergic with the Snaring Bridge. This is mainly against burn, but because I was burned, and yeah, again you can switch it main deck and side. I wanted main deck because we don't. I would like to have a shot game one against burn with Tinker and so on. I think if you this net you 8 life, those are a lot of life for 3 mana. Cannot be enough. Which structurally without chill, especially without chill, something like that in the sideboard, burn will always be a problem. Nullbrush is for replenish, another slow thing that can be able to play around our lock. control decks, so on. The moment we can deploy a wobbling welder and then protect it with null brooch, we don't care about our hand. I think this is a very strong effect in slow matchup, but even in I'm also excited about sorry combo Tinker for it, like turn 3, 4, having two against combo decks or something like that, or if your lock is almost there and you are risking one removal or something like this, it can get your opponent by surprise. All right, so I want to show you only some games like this one where we are mulligan to 5. We're keeping this hand, which doesn't seem good. But they're just playing swamp. All right. See now. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the start is low. That we reveal themselves now for black-white control. Um, you will see that this will be a long matchup, if I remember correctly. But we drew the fourth Anvil after playing the first one, and so yeah, I wanted to go all in on those. Also because we have Tinker. So they're starting to discuss something. They vindicate one of those. Yeah, okay. Intuition has that problem. This powder keg is going to, yeah, be transformed into winter orb. And I don't want to say that we have already won this game, but we have almost already won this game because we are netting a +1 without investing any mana. We will flood, but we don't care. They're duressing us. And they're destroying, but they're destroying Winter Orb. All right. They are also the second Vindicate. That felt bad, but you see, we are churning too many cards. And we missed the spell for 2 turns, 1 turn, 2 draws. But Anvil, since our thing is to reduce the number of the opponent options to act, it doesn't really care. Sorry, the resource, attacking the resources. It doesn't really care if they can loot a bit for a better spell, if they anyway can play only one. And yeah, I mean, I think this is a good matchup, honestly. They can destroy us easily. And the other problem here is that, yeah, this seems amazing, right? Seems amazing. Also, another important, very important thing, Anvil is a perfect card, artifact card that can be tough for Tangle Wild without reducing in any way its power. So here, sphere resistance is um another way to evade this was problem, but it's a 3 cards combo. Okay, I mean now we haven't drawn any welder, but with a welder now, yeah, you can be sure. Yeah, this is brutal, and they could sit. So going to game 2, yeah, if I remember correctly, this would be so we had moved to 5. Okay. And here I'm taking this crazy hand, honestly, with just a city of traitor. But we had so many things. Yeah, that I felt. And this was exactly what the position. Not exactly. I kept this hand because it already has the combo in and the anvil. Yeah, they cut the thinker. And the thinker is such a strong card of magic. Eh? Yeah, that vindicate was no, I mean no, it was obligatory for them. Yeah, this was the time I was more close to use the combo that the combo did their job. Let's say, but nothing. So they vindicate the tomb, and we are digging, and we are so happy. We're digging, and we are not yet finding any squid. And not yet found any squid, even with double anvil. I'm starting to feel bad, and now they hunting echoes us, removing all the tinkers, but we have one in hand. All the Winterer, all the Seed, all the Shivan, all the Mindstone, all Powder Keg, etc. The point is, they here no wire, no welder. So I said, why not? Find the first square. Yeah, I thought about this. Think about simply there were any at the time, especially now, there were any good target against control decks. So they are discarding a lot. We found the second squee, and they have to keep disenchanted. As you can see, as you are seeing, we are submerging them into. Yeah, that was strong. Submerging them into with advantage. Here probably is no anvil was better, but I mean, so we are almost in the lock. The moment we get no, well, we don't have winter orb anymore, and that's the rest is there. But again, I'm usually scared of playing the rest, setting the rest against the control deck exactly for this reason. But Angel can make you and our my beloved snake basket come back. Yeah, we have so many other, yeah, all the three other goblin welder too on top. Obviously, at this point, with three squee, verdict there is not really a problem. I was at 18 cards. I think I did some mistake here. If you want, yeah, some minor mistake. I could have end the game sooner. Yeah, let's see how we will end. Multiple tangle wire. Yeah. I know I started. Yeah, that was a correct decision. I think they were on the top deck mode. They could have kept. They can keep the best of the first two card. They activate it. Yeah, let's wait if this was a mistake. Total asymmetry. They're playing. Yeah, we're submerging them. In tangle wire, we have the third one. I could have also played a second welder without any problem. I think here was played conservatively. I think we already were in a very good situation. Yeah. Snake basket again for 5. And now, yeah. Yeah, and here, yeah, that was a mistake. I gave them the opportunity to top deck Wrath of God here. Well, anyway, I think we are seeing enough. So you can see what this deck can do against control if left unchecked. All right. So going back to our deck. Yeah, I want to today. I want to give us only a brief explanation on the deck. I can say that other matchup I've felt the worst one has been Dreadnought and Burn. But I faced Burn only 2 times, and the second one I drew all my ancient two games on two over two, where multiple Anvil too. But yeah, without having at the time rejuvenation chamber, which seems great. I think the deck is very cool. I mostly think that there is a space for Anvil and Squee, and this is only hopefully the first try on my deck of this deck. I want to share with you, starting sharing it with you. So making a small video, and maybe in the future let's see other evolution of the same deck because yeah, it's funny. I haven't played Prison deck, really Prison. Oh, I mean, the previous deck were pretty Prison, I guess. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed it and see you next time.